Hey, what's up? You don't know my name, but I'm a brony. Here's Rainbow Dash, and I'm going to record my reaction to Rainbow Factory. I'm on part 3 though. I just heard the first 2 parts, and I don't know. It's being narrated by Mike the Microphone. And
hello everyone, and welcome to Rainbow Factory Part 3. I must say this is the longest piece of fanfiction I've ever. The Pegasus with tasers, shocking them to the ground. Dr. Atmosphere whinnied in laughter as they all yelped and fell, and continued into a soft chuckle as they all stood up again. Thus, the rest of Equestria would starve, freeze, drown, and generally be a not very happy place.
it's common sense.
That gives us a special honor, one that cannot. You are flying around wearing the Cloudsdale name. No, we needed to do something with all of you. And then we got a delicious idea, Chris. Here now, through these doors quickly now, before more encouragement is supplied. Dr. Atmosphere opened a heavy-looking door. At one end of the room, there were 6 square vats, each one nearly full with individual spectra. Above them was a peculiar-looking machine. From a central stack, 6 hoses broke off and led above each of the individual vats. At the top of the stack was a single opening, red with rust despite the rest of the machine being shiny and clean. Even further above that was a fairly complex-looking object, with chains and gears hanging off of beams and pipes loosely. Running even higher than the whole machine was a length of scaffolding with doors on either side leading out of the room. Down on the floor, a small collection of defeated, crying ponies sat, chatting quietly. Suits expression.
Wait a minute. How did Derpy pass fight school? That's what makes this fanfic so weird. How did Derpy pass it? She's like mentally challenged.
Both clipped the flyaway with their tasers. The pony spasmed in the air and then dropped like a stone. With an audible crack as he landed, and a violent burst of twitching, all the other ponies walked back, staring horrified at their friend. They watched, hopefully, for a long time. He didn't move. Some cried softly, most others turned away, too far confused to feel any more emotions. You'll get to help us make rainbows! Beautiful, magical rainbows! Doesn't that excite you? The mysterious announcer grinned ecstatically, taking in all the disgusted looks from every foal on the floor below. What did those horrible ponies do? The pink Pegasus screamed, growing angrier by the minute. The mysterious pony whipped off her mask, unveiling more than her rose eyes. Her skin was a light cyan, and her mane was a gorgeous rainbow. Several of the fillies gasped. Scootaloo's knees weakened as he hit her. It was Rainbow Dash. Scootaloo's thoughts raced through her mind, and the room started spinning. It couldn't be. An evil twin, maybe. Perhaps some neglected sister. Rainbow Dash couldn't be this evil. She was her friend, her mentor, her only family, if not by blood. How was all she could think. It had to be live ponies. Only in ponies where magic and spectra ran freely together. Rainbow Dash threw her head back and laughed manically. Only then could the spectra be separated. And it was such a beautiful idea. Such... After everything, you're just gonna let me die. I did love you! I tried so hard for you! I taught you everything I knew in the hopes that you would pass your test! You had it in you, kid! I knew what they did here. Ever since I performed that sonic rain movement, they approached me. How do you think I could afford that massive house over Ponyville? She trailed, shaking her head, remembering her anger suddenly. I tried all right! It was up to you to save yourself! You didn't...
We'll just watch the next part. Parts 4.
And lifted the brown Pegasus all the way up the gears. The chains grew taut and stretched each of Orion's limbs straight up and down. We find the machine works better if the ribs are broken. Rainbow Dash explained apathetically as the chains spun around in opposite directions, twisting Orion. His screams almost covered the echoing pops and shattering noises. 1 or 2 jagged bones tore through his side, and his yells faded to a slow, quiet rattle of breath. The chains untwisted, and then the shackles opened, dropping the shattered pony into a single opening. With horror, Scootaloo watched, her brain overcome with what was happening,
detached from all emotion. She noticed that the top of the
Disgusting.
machine wasn't rusty. It was blood.
Clear, fly, fall, complete. Got it. 1,
Scootaloo started counting.
2,
Aurora squeaked as she backed into Scootaloo. The suits were mere feet away now.
3.
A collective shout reverberated around the room as every filly that ate.
Step 1.
Scootaloo screamed.
Clear. Kill her!
She screamed at the other important-looking ponies.
Kill her!
While we're waiting, I'm going to remind everyone that Season 3 airs in 6 days now. Less than 1 week. I'm really happy. Last night I listened to Mike the Microphone's reading of My Little Dashie, and I was sobbing openly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's a horribly sad and happy story.
This is too much. I haven't healed.
Aurora looked at Scootaloo with wide, open eyes.
You go, Scootaloo. Tell everyone what happens here. Let them know.
She glanced back at the wall of students, almost bare now as Rainbow Dash's bloodlust.
Love can overcome all evils in this world.
Aurora straightened herself in rebellion as Rainbow Dash stopped in front of her. Aurora stayed in front of Dash, barring her entry down.
Well then, bitch. Let's see if love will overcome this one.
At its wings and pulled, tearing it off her completely. Aurora collapsed onto her knees, grinding her teeth in horrible pain. But she didn't scream. She wouldn't give in to Rainbow Dash. Rainbow grabbed her other...
It's pretty violent.
Worthless whore of a fool.
Scootaloo brought her chin high, still demanding even the tiniest fraction of dignity.
You have beautiful eyes.
And a cruel frown grew on her face. She punched Scootaloo in the muzzle, gashing her mouth.
You don't deserve to, bitch.
She screamed.
My little sister. You bitch. You hurt my little sister. She doesn't deserve that title. She should be with the rest. You don't deserve your title. How dare you? You're not the greatest flyer. You're just a bitch. I'll kill you for that.
Dash grabbed her head and screamed and rammed right into the chains. Dress. The middle of the length of chain fell into the machine, waking it up. It started seemingly automatically. To her horror, Rainbow was pulled quickly toward the unforgiving maw of the device. As she reached the opening, she spread her arms and legs, holding herself up as her wings were ripped apart and spoke.
Scootaloo, I'm so sorry. Please forgive your big sister. I failed you. You did your best. I'm sorry.
Rainbow's final words were lost as her entire body fell into the workings of the device. Her wings mangled, and as Scootaloo finished convulsing and lay dead on the cloud floor, one of the factory workers looked at Dr. Atmosphere.
So, now what?
That was nasty. A pretty bad story. I did not like it at all.
Once